Hello, guys. Welcome to another time with me, Praise Pretty Media. But today I'm going to give us something different. I want to teach us how to prepare Urobo local food, a local food in Delta State that is called Ogo soup. It's a very popular one and a very sought out soup when people where everybody they rush to shop. So join me as we learn how to prepare ugu soup. All right, see you later. Now on the pot is already steamed meat. I did not steam with onions, I just steam with only salt and maggi. I told my daughter to do it before I came back so that it will be very easy. Now after steaming, I pour it into the pot I want to use to cook. I've added enough water. Here is me adding garri. Garri is meant for thickening, and as I add it, I am stirring. Reason for stirring is so that it will not have lumps, make e no go get seed. So that first one was not enough, I added more and I'm stirring. My heat is normal, so I stir continuously. Alright, now after this I'm going to add my pepper. You see that the water is not boiled already, but I'm just adding pepper. Now you add pepper to what you can take. I like my ugu soup to be very hot because of the oil and everything, so I added enough pepper and the pepper is very hot. You see, it's continuous stirring. Just stir continuously. Don't leave it, because when you leave it, it will have lump. So just leave it. You see me shaking palm oil. I'm not using the normal local oil, as in the normal traditional oil. I'm just using the normal oil. So I added palm oil. I will still add more because it's not enough. You know, ogo soup, uguewi as Yoruba call it. It means oil soup. Oil soup. So it is really oil that makes it, that is the soup, that will give it that light fine face. So I added another oil more, after which I will still stir continuously. See my garri, because now I don't have measurements, I just use my eye gauge. I no be professional, as in I no be caterer. I just dey do am as my power reach. Once I see say no thick reach, I know say this garri no go catch am, I add join. But this is the last time I'll be adding. Now I love many of these condiments. This fish is called Isiwu. Isiwu is white Isiwu. Now I'm using the hot water from my tap to wash it. You see my hand, I'm always flinging it because it's hot. So I'm using the hot water to wash it. By the time I finish washing it, I'm going to pour it into the food that is on fire. While I'm doing this, my daughter is helping me to stir it because I cannot leave it like that, so that it won't have lump. May no go get seed, make I no dey call am lump, make no go get seed, make garri no go cake for inside, because e need dat garri, I need dat garri to make am thick. You know say if the garri fine, if the garri dey enough, e go good well. Now dis fish is called um Jeneba. It's called Jeneba. It's usually black, it's sweet. You know say na only garri, na garri and starch na im be the soup. Garri, starch and oil. So I need enough protein to make am. Make e no come be say na garri na, you know say na still garri we go still eat am. But I'm not adding it yet. I just want to wash it and keep it aside. You see my hand is still stirring. I'm still stirring, make e no go get seed, because once e get seed, all my work don come become work wey no good. So I'm still stirring. Now it's boiling. As at this time, I can leave it a bit, but I will still stir it. This fish now is eba fish. Dat is the fish that is usually used for ugwu. It gives you that fine aroma, sweet aroma. Na im dey make am, e dey give am that ugwu signature. This eba fish, and e must get odour. If e no get odour, that means the ugwu no go make sense o. So I added it. Na to dey stir am continuously. Now this time the stirring is not that much, so but it's just to, you still have to be stirring it. Still have to stir it. stir it. You see the consistency of the soup now. The soup is very thick. It's thick. It's okay. So now, if I even add small starch, e go just give am that better thick dis thing when e need. So na that ogo crayfish, dem dey call am ogo crayfish. I no know the the English name but it's very tiny. It's tiny but na ogo crayfish na we dey call am for Delta state here. So I don put am. Na to dey turn am. Abeg English na traditional soup I dey cook abeg, make we forget English. So na ogo crayfish now I dey turn dey put. Make una no vex, na warri pikin I be, make una no vex. So I dey turn the ogo crayfish. I don turn the ogo crayfish I don put am. Now dis thing wey I hold for hand now is called ajija. Ajija. Dis one is uguewi na im dem dey call am. Uguewi is native salt. Ajija is a kind of na one e be like potash, e be like akamu, but dis type of akamu e dey shine, e dey green thick one kind and e dey shine. So wetin I dey add there na ajija and uguewi. Uguewi na native salt. Now just to let you know, and dis na im be the normal akamu or potash wey we know. Just to let you know, I never add salt for my soup oo. If you add salt and you never add all dis thing, e no go thick. So I don mix the uguewi, the ajija and the kamu. I go still put starch. Why I go put starch, put water to mix am? Why? Because you know say all dis grounded stuff dem dey get sand. So I have to put water so dat na the juice now I go use take thicken the dis thing. See me, it's me mixing it. I will mix it, try to, you see wetin I dey do now, I dey try to dissolve those uguewi, akamu and the rest. I dey try to dissolve am so dat na only the sand na im go dey the bottom. Remember my soup, dat garri and water and all those things, my meat e still dey fire oo. My pikin dey stir am for me because you know say I no get 4 hand, I no be AI. So I get to, you understand. So now wetin I wan do now, I don change the turning garri to spoon, because if I no change am to spoon like dis, I no go fit, I get the way I dey use dey look am to know say e catch am or e no catch am. So I don add dat mixture, I don add am now. See am, e don dey thick. As at dis time, I need to be very careful because when the akamu e go start to dey react now, e go come dey boil gbudugbudugbu. So I no wan make e get dat So I dey add am. I go add everything oo, but I'm not going to add it at once. I'm adding it gradually. See now, you see the way I dey raise am? I dey raise am now so dat e no go overboil throway. So you dey see the soup now, the soup don dey get dat face. Don dey get dat face. I don mix am. See the way the spoon be now, you see the way the spoon be? E show say the thing catch am. But I like it to be thicker than dis. Now if you add salt before you add all dis thing, e no go thick. Na im dey make some people when dem don cook the ogwo finish, when e come down, when e don cold, e go turn to water. You see the way I dey, dis thing wey I dey do now na to look whether if I carry am down, if e go light. But as I dey do am say e no light, dat means even though say I carry am down, from now till next tomorrow, e no go light, e no go turn to water, e go still remain dat thick when e be. So I don add those things now. As e don boil reach to my taste now, I go come add every other thing wey be say I wash down, like my normal lady fish wey I buy. I go add all the medemedes wey remain, when I know say so dat everything go done well, go come make sense. You understand? Ogwo soup na highest oo. If you don get it, you better leave it. If you cook dis soup, oh boy, my children go tell you say, abeg mummy, make starch for us, make starch for us. So you see now, I will add what they call it now, I'm going to add dat Jeneba fish. Na im be the first thing wey I go add. I go add am, I go come dey mix am. I still dey mix am oo. You dey see am so? I still dey mix am. You see dis ogwo soup if you see as people dey fight for dis soup for marriage or burial, you go know say dis ogbo soup na wetin every robo man and robo woman need to get. You see the fish wey I dey add now na ledi, dis fish na ledi. I add am join because me I dey like my ogbo soup make e get many protein, because na garri and starch na im be the soup, so I dey like am. Sometimes I dey even dey buy periwinkle, but I no see periwinkle wey I like, na im make me just buy all dis one. I still dey add periwinkle make e get many many things. Na the Jeneba I dey add so. I never add maggi, I never add salt. Why? Why I never add maggi, add salt? One na so make e for thick, and the other one because of dat uguewi, dat native salt wey I add put. If you add salt, you come add uguewi, your soup go come over salt o. So you go put all dis things, salt and maggi na im be the last wey you go put, because as everything don enter so, I go test am whether e make sense or not, whether I need to adjust with small salt or maggi. As at dis time na test I dey so, I just add some few cubes of maggi. After I add maggi, I go still test am whether I still need salt, Now what happen is that from here, as at dis time now, e no get as your soup go stay light again. So wetin go happen, if you don get am to dis point say e too thick, you fit still add water to ligh ten am again. I don test am whether maggi dey. Now I go add small salt because I just need a pinch of salt. The salt is okay, but I just need am make e for blend well. Make no be say you say where salt, no salt. I go add a little pinch of salt. You understand? I like using my oyinbo dey call am spatula, na turning garri, turning eba. Na you see dey turn my garri, see me dey add small pinch of salt. So I like using it so that one, my fish no go scatter, and two, so that e go go round everywhere. You know say once you dey use iron spoon, you go dey scrape the pot, burning go dey comot, burning go dey enter, and I no want make burning join am. So na just my turning garri now I dey use take dey do am. So now I don lower the heat make everything enter. So na the starch wey I wan use take eat the ogbo na be dis. I dey scatter am normally. You know say as I take tie am, first of all loose am, pieces am. Starch is hard. I'm mixing it. So as I'm mixing it, you see the water wey I dey put am na small small. No dey carry dey put am make e no go put over water. When you put over water, when you make am, e go just become dis thing. E go just turn to water. It's so unfortunate say una no go chop. But you know dis starch e get as e take dey waka with ogbo. E get as e take dey waka. E no get as you fit still cook ogbo soup you no mix starch. E no go make sense na, e no go complete. See as I dey raise my hand na to check whether the thing whether e go thick or e go light, as in to know the consis ten cy. Make I speak small oyinbo. I mix it. I want to put small oil. And the reason for dis oil is to reduce the sliminess, abi the drawness, and to give am face too, make e for fine. After I don put the oil now, I go come put the frying pan for fire. As you see the corner of that place now, my soup still dey on low heat, so that all the medemedes wey I put inside, all those fish, all the maggi, pepper, all the concobility, everything go enter the soup, go come done together. Starch dem no dey leave am dey comot o. You go see as I dey say dey go dey check the soup. E still on low heat. Low heat, very important, so that at least make e still burn small. You understand? You no go understand dis thing if you no sabi am. Make e still, e get kind soup wey be say e need to burn, make e still burn small. Get it? So that it will sweet. So you see the heat is very low now. If like say na firewood I dey use dey cook am now, by dis time I just comot fire, make only the smoke, so that e go come enter body well. When you dey chop am, you know say so I dey mix my starch now.